News Channel 17's News at 10 is brought to you by Eagle Country Market. It's right at Eagle.
You're watching WTVO TV, NBC, Rockford. This is News Channel 17 at 10 with Steve Stottleman and Kimberly Charchan. First weather with Marty Hartman and Kim Lepak Sports. And now, Rockford's News Channel 17.
4 Rockford Elementary students are arrested and suspended after officials say they brought guns to school. Good evening, I'm Steve Stottleman.
And I'm Kimberly Charchan. The students allegedly involved were 10 and 11 years old. They're now spending time in the Winnebago County Detention Center. Today at Haskell Elementary School, children are learning reading, writing, and arithmetic. But that learning process was disrupted today after officials found 3 guns in the school.
Right, we had none to this school year at all at the elementaries, and then all of a sudden we had the 3. And it's really an isolated incident. These kids all brought them in, whether they were showing them off or whatever. School is not a place for show and tell with handguns.
Administrators say they were notified that a student may have a weapon. They found an automatic pistol on the desk of an 11-year-old student. After police were called in, the investigation led to 2 more weapons. Officials say another 11-year-old had a 9mm firearm, and a .38 caliber revolver was found in the desk of a 10-year-old student. A 4th student, also a 10-year-old, is also suspected of being involved. All 4 students were male. All weapons found were unloaded.
They were all unloaded, but it doesn't make any difference in our eyes. A firearm can still instill fear, and it interrupts the learning environment.
The president of the Rockford Parent Council, Phil Donchek, says such behavior cannot be tolerated.
We can't put up iron gates and armed guards and metal detectors in all our elementary schools. So we have to continue to tell children that guns are dangerous, that they kill people, and that there's no place in school for weapons or anything that looks like a weapon.
The 2 10-year-olds were arrested and charged with unlawful use of weapons on school grounds. The 2 11-year-olds were also charged with unlawful use of weapons on school grounds and reckless conduct. Police say the investigation indicates the 2 11-year-olds had each fired the automatic weapon within the last 24 hours, but away from school grounds. Along with the official charges, the 4 students were suspended from school for 10 days pending a hearing.
Authorities say a Rockford teenager wanted for murder has turned himself in. 17-year-old Sebastian Patterson turned himself into authorities early this afternoon. Patterson is charged with first-degree murder for his alleged involvement in the shooting death of Bocce Wills, which took place at an Amoco station on West State Street on March 10th. Police have also said there was a lot of gunfire at the scene, and they're still investigating the shooting. Downstate in Bloomington, opening arguments began today in the murder trial of a Rockford man. Alan Beeman is accused of strangling his ex-girlfriend Jennifer Lockmiller in August of 1993. Prosecutors say Beeman killed the Illinois State student after he learned she was growing close to his roommate at Illinois Wesleyan University. But the defense claims Beeman was in Rockford at the time of the murder. The prosecution is not expected to seek the death penalty in the case. An explosive day in the O.J. Simpson trial. Defense attorney F. Lee Bailey was accused of lying to the judge. And a defense witness, Max Cordoba, now has a credibility problem because he's changed his story again. Exclusively on Dateline NBC tonight, ex-Marine gunnery Sergeant Max Cordoba, star witness against Detective Mark Furman.
He responded, "The only boy here is you, nigga." And then I started approach him, and in approaching him, he just grazed his jacket back, and I looked at it, saw his pistol, and I stood back.
Cordoba now says he did talk to F. Lee Bailey on the phone, as Bailey claimed, changing the story from last night when he said they'd never spoken.
For some dumb reason, when Stone asked me that question, it was just blank that I didn't talk to him, but I did speak with him.
But not before a furious battle in court this morning about whether F. Lee Bailey lied to the judge.
As an officer of the court, he has lied to this court. He is impeached by his own witness.
I ask that you put a stop to it. Either put Cordoba on the stand
or
stop her from testifying.
Stand up and speak when it's your turn.
Mr. Bailey, do not interrupt counsel.
When the jury returned to the room and Mark Furman resumed the stand, Bailey confronted Furman on his alleged use of racial epithets.
And you say on your oath that you have not addressed any black person as a nigger or spoken about black people as niggers in the past 10 years, Detective Furman.
That's what I'm saying, sir.
Furman's denial now on the record, 3 witnesses will be called to say he's lying. Max Cordoba, the ex-Marine, Andrea Terry, who heard Furman say he hated black people, and Kathleen Bell, who said Furman told her he would fabricate evidence against an interracial couple. The defense claims Furman is a racist and planted a bloody glove at O.J. Simpson's estate, a charge Furman denies.
An Illinois House committee has passed a bill that would require a relative to be informed before a pregnant minor could have an abortion. The measure says 48 hours before performing an abortion, doctors would be required to inform an adult guardian who lives in the minor's home. News Channel 17's Tim Padot has more.
The bill says adult guardians have to know about an abortion 2 days before the procedure, but it doesn't say they have to approve it. The legislation also says victims of abuse or neglect who want an abortion could ask a judge to exempt them from notifying their parents. All in all, legislators told the panel it's what Illinois parents want.
They think in survey after survey nationally and in the state of Illinois, over 70% of the citizens of this state and various states in this union feel that parental notification is reasonable to maintaining the stability and continuity of the family.
State lawmakers have been debating notification for years, but now even Illinois high school teenagers are speaking their minds.
Not only the girl's parents should be notified, but also the male's parents too. Because they always say it takes 2 to tango.
People should be able to choose what they do with their own body, and so I don't feel that should be made the law.
I made a commitment to myself to love and protect and guide my daughters. In Illinois law, I do not have that ability when it comes to abortion. I think that this is a reasonable piece of legislation.
The Illinois Federation for the Right to Life and the Illinois State Medical Society back the bill, but abortion rights groups say it would force girls to seek back alley abortions. Reporting in Rockford, Tim Padot, News Channel 17.
Under the bill, if a guardian is not notified, doctors would face sanctions from the state's medical review board. However, they wouldn't face criminal charges. Another bill passed through committee today bans the use of public money to finance abortions for poor victims of rape and incest. Well, doctors say a 6-week-old baby who was critically injured in a fire over the weekend is doing better and could be going home soon. Jenna Turner has been upgraded to serious condition. She was injured in this fire that took the lives of her parents and a 4-year-old brother on Sunday. Jenna was flown by React helicopter to Rockford Memorial Hospital's Pediatric Intensive Care Unit. Doctors say, along with carbon monoxide poisoning and smoke inhalation, she also received second-degree burns on her hands and feet. Jenna will be in the hospital for at least another week.
Her major problems are the neurological side effects from the carbon monoxide poisoning and the effects on her lungs or the pulmonary effects from the smoke inhalation injury. She has been progressing nicely.
Dr. Rosenberg said he's not sure if Jenna will have any residual neurological damage. When she's out of the hospital, Jenna will be staying with family members. A trust fund has been set up to help pay for Jenna's medical and other expenses. Contributions can be made to Friends of Jenna Turner, St. Paul Federal Bank for Savings, 5440 North Cumberland, Chicago, Illinois, 60656.
Rockford area residents enjoyed the 3rd straight day of record-breaking temperatures. All week long, high temperatures have been in the 70s. Not bad at all for March. Today, the temperature reached 73 degrees, which broke the 72-degree record set back in 1935. Both Monday and Tuesday also hit in the 70s with a whopping 74-degree high temperature yesterday. Residents are taking advantage of this incredible weather. Many were out at Sinisippi Park enjoying the taste of spring.
Today, the sunshine. There's something about the sunshine that makes you feel much better than cloudy, snowy, rainy days.
Just enjoying it, relaxing, get rid of the stress.
Temperature this week is about 30 degrees above normal. We're definitely getting spoiled.
Definitely getting spoiled. And, you know, I was forced to be out in that weather today. It was just awful.
Were you okay? Did you handle it?
Yeah, I handled it. Marty now has a first look at weather.
And it looks like we may squeeze yet another decent day, decent as far as those temperatures being about 30 degrees above normal before we start to cool down just a little bit for the weekend. Right now we're showing 51, so as we told you at 6 o'clock, once that sun went down, things are going to cool down very quickly. East wind at 5, humidity 86%. Fair with the northeast breeze for tonight, 43 degrees when you wake up in the morning, and then tomorrow, sunshine early. You will see some clouds develop though, but 64 to 69 degrees. It just keeps going and going, but it will come to an end by late in the weekend. We'll show you more about that in a few minutes.
All right, thanks a lot, Marty. Coming up next on News Channel 17 at 10, having trouble paying those parking fines?
I don't have any.
Now you can charge it.
And some future doctors found their match. We'll explain.
Hi, my name is Marcus. Is that your North Rockford Marmart? March Madness is in the air.
Let me show you our electronics department. We're really proud of it.
We have everything. RCA's, Panasonic's, Sony's.
Compaq, IBM, Macintosh.
Rock, country, classical, all the latest and greatest CDs.
And all at the low Walmart prices you've grown to trust.
So before that big game, stop by your North Rockford Walmart. We'll fix you right up.
Guess the weight of this 10-ton elephant, and you qualify to win this Mustang convertible. It's that easy this month at Ho-Chunk.
Emergency! Emergency! It's an emergency inventory disposal at Rockford Furniture Mart.
Rockford Furniture Mart is overstocked.
Overloaded.
Overwhelmed with merchandise.
So Rockford Furniture Mart pushes discounts to the absolute limit.
On furniture, recliners, mattresses, and more.
Plus, buy with no money down, no interest.
And no payments for 6 long months.
During the emergency inventory disposal.
At Rockford Furniture Mart.
Emergency!
Emergency!
Everything must go now.
The State Line's largest arts and crafts show opens March 17th at the Metro Center. The Spring Folk Craft and Art Metro Expo with 2 floors of exciting creations for your home. The Spring Metro Expo, March 17th through the 19th.
During the Dodge Preferred Option Sale, the better your options, the better your cash savings and values. Like up to $2,100 off America's #1 selling minivan, Dodge Caravan. Or on a really loaded Grand Caravan. Consumers Digest 95 Best Buys, including cash savings that can be sent factory direct to you or use them toward your down payment. So hurry to the Dodge Preferred Option Sale, because the more you dress up your Caravan, the more you save. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Our 7-piece gift, including fruition, is free with any 1650 Estee Lauder purchase. Yours through March 25th at Yonkers.
At the Winnebago County Circuit Court Clerk's Office, they'll take your MasterCard or Visa, but they won't take your American Express. Beginning today, you can pay fines and all other costs associated with traffic and criminal matters using a credit card. But the new system only applies to misdemeanor cases. Eventually, the plan will be expanded to cover payments for child support and filing fees.
And the general public will be served a little faster and better this way. And we're trying to streamline the office as much as possible and make it more efficient.
The clerk's office is also working to install ATM-type machines around the city where payments and record searches can be made. Officials say the best part of all these improvements is that it's not costing taxpayers 1 penny. The additional money comes from fees generated on each case that is filed.
There are a lot of very happy future doctors in Rockford tonight.
Family practice, St. Michael Hospital, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Today, the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Rockford held its annual National Residency Match Day. That's when the students find out where they will spend the next 3 to 6 years as residents. The trend lately has been for med students to turn to family practice, like Rockford's Carolyn Smith.
You're getting better training in it as a medical student, more exposures, better mentors, so you know a little bit about it as residency time comes around, as opposed to the other disciplines where we've been trained in that and it's required.
Smith will be performing her residency at St. Michael's Hospital in Milwaukee, which is, by the way, where she was hoping to go.
Well, at least that worked out for her then.
That's right.
Well, still ahead on News Channel 17 at 10. A man is trapped in a manhole for 4 days. We'll have a report. And after the death of her baby, a Texas woman does the unthinkable. We'll have details.
And hundreds of people protest outside Newt Gingrich's office. We'll tell you why.
I'm Marty Hartman in weather. Boy, no complaints so far, and we won't see any complaints for tomorrow either. We'll have the complete details coming up.
Things have changed since 1965. Time and progress march on. And though the land hasn't changed, how you work it has. But one thing has stood the test of time. Banvel. It's still the broadleaf herbicide for corn, for control that lasts from spike to canopy. Sure, things change in 30 years. Banvel just hasn't needed to. Banvel. 30 years, and still the best.
Don't miss Rock River Ford's 15th anniversary celebration.
The fun place to buy new and used cars and trucks for 15 years.
We ordered 150 extra new cars and trucks just for this occasion.
And the largest used car and truck inventory in our history.
Wow, great selection, and look at these prices.
95 Escort LX or Ranger XLT, $10,795 or $215 a month. New Probes or 95 F-150s, only $11,995 or $250 a month.
All priced to save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars.
Free gas, hot dogs, pop, and balloons for the kids.
Don't miss this celebration, giant Rock River Ford's 15th anniversary sale.
At Farm and Fleet, you'll find tremendous values on American-made Work & Sport workwear. Work & Sport rugged heavyweight denim jeans are $10.99. Pre-wash jeans and denim dungarees are your choice at $12.99. Farm and Fleet has Work & Sport work shirts priced from $12.99, and Work & Sport denim bib overalls are $20.99. Work & Sport work sets are on sale too.
Find value, Farm and Fleet.
American's March Madness sale on $50,000 sweepstakes continues. For this week only, pay nothing for one full year on hundreds of items. TVs, stereos, furniture, appliances, and more. American's March Madness brings no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Buy what you want at March Madness low prices, then pay nothing for 12 months, plus more weekly prizes. Win a Bose home theater system, win a Sharp camcorder, win a Canon Pentium computer, and enter to win grand prizes like a KitchenAid appliance giveaway. Win the $10,000 home theater package and more. It's the second week of American's March Madness sale, and it's your chance to shop, save, and win.
Sign up for Mr. Matt's Self-Improvement Seminar. All you gotta do for a better you is get off your...
Have you got cabin fever? Well, your local Ford dealer has the cure. Right now, you can get a great deal on every new Ford car and truck in stock, including 5 of the 10 best sellers in America. And now, for a limited time, you can get $1,000 cash back on Ford's 2 great minivans, Ford Windstar and Ford Aerostar. So see your local Ford dealer today.
And put some color back into your life.
I don't know. I think life has been much too easy for Marty. That's what I think.
Yeah, these are not too hard to work with when you know your temperatures are going to be in the 70s and you're getting plenty of sunshine, so it hasn't been too bad, but we'll make up for it a little bit as we head into the weekend. Nothing drastic, but boy, it's certainly been nice. Beautiful. And tomorrow, originally it looked like maybe tomorrow was going to be kind of dreary and a lot cooler. Even tomorrow now is shaping up a lot nicer.
Let's keep the trend
degrees.
going.
We'll keep it tomorrow. And a couple more days past that, maybe 51 degrees right now. We'll see if we can go for 4 in a row. It'll be close, but I don't think we'll quite make it tomorrow as far as records. 86%, the relative humidity, our barometer, is on the way up. 6:07 sunrise, 6:03 for your sunset. And here's what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about for the 5-day outlook. Average temperatures, you see all the plus signs. We're talking 8 to 12 degrees above normal for the next several days. Now, we'll take a little bit of a dive over the weekend, and by Monday, we'll only be about 5 degrees above normal, but that's still in pretty good shape. So you can see that we are going to see very, very pleasant conditions as we work our way over the next couple of days. And one of the reasons for that, again, is we just stay in this pattern where the cloud cover just stays out of us because of that high pressure. It's acting as a block and continuing to kind of block things out. Now, we had a few clouds moved in during the day today, but they moved out very quickly. And once they broke, the sun came out and really warmed us up. And you can see even back in here, this is the next system of cloud cover coming our way, but you see all these breaks in here, so we're really not expecting too much out of it. Here's what came through, and it didn't even turn into a cold front. It just kind of disintegrated on us, produced some scattered cloud cover, and then moved out. Now we're watching a system trying to develop back off to our north and to our west. Might bring some clouds and maybe some showers later in the weekend. And you can see there's not even a lot happening with our cloud cover around. Very, very calm across the U.S. A few showers back off the coast of California, Washington, and Oregon for tomorrow. The system does drop down just a little bit. That should take maybe 3 or 4 degrees off that temperature, produce a few clouds during the day and more during the evening hours, but we should still stay dry. Temperatures should still be very, very mild, at least in the upper 60s. Then, as we work our way into Friday, this area of low pressure tracks a little bit closer. Most of it, though, as far as moisture, stays to our north. So while we'll probably see even a few more clouds, As far as showers, there might be a sprinkle or two late Thursday night, early Friday, but that should be about it, and this warm front should help to keep us on the mild side. Now, here's the forecast across the region. For tonight, we are talking about fair skies. It's very, very nice out there. Northeast breeze, 43 degrees. For tomorrow, we should be back up into the 60s, and then increasing clouds tomorrow night. Possible sprinkle across southern Wisconsin, and maybe a few in our area, but a very slight chance of that happening. 40, 58 to 63 Friday. The 5-day forecast shows that we will eventually drop down just a little bit into the 50s and the 40s. And tomorrow night, a full moon, so be aware for anything that might happen tomorrow night, because it's been crazy all week long, going to get crazier probably tomorrow.
At least it's not landing on St. Patrick's Day.
That's true.
A dangerous combination. Thanks, Marty. In news-making national headlines tonight.
In El Paso, Texas, a 20-year-old woman went to a graveyard and exhumed the body of her 2-day-old son that died 6 weeks ago. Hysterical relatives called police. Officers took the woman into custody and then to a hospital for a medical evaluation. Experts say the incident may seem bizarre, but it's not all that uncommon.
2 people were arrested today after 300 protesters stormed Newt Gingrich's office in Marietta, Georgia. They occupied Gingrich's office for about 40 minutes before police were able to get them to leave. The protesters were all union members protesting a wide range of Gingrich's policies.
And a Phoenix man is lucky to be alive tonight after being stranded in a city manhole for 4 days. City officials say the man was looking for a way to cool his feet when he stuck them down a city manhole. He lost his balance and fell into the manhole, plunging 20 feet. Rescuers say he was trapped for 4 days in complete darkness. He was discovered today after a passerby heard his call for help.
In our environmental report, illegal dumping is becoming a growing problem in the state lawn area. Environmentalists say garbage and other items are illegally dumped every day, and the problem is getting worse. The trash is not only hard to clean up, but could contaminate ground and drinking water supplies. The Illinois Environmental Protection Agency now plans to take action against the offenders. Environmentalists suggest taking waste to a landfill that has a permit to accept waste.
Well, sports is up next on News Channel 17 at 10.
And the Jordan wait continues in Chicago.
News Channel 17's Environmental Partners Report is brought to you by Laidlaw Waste Systems and Laidlaw Environmental Services.
Everything you dispose of affects you and each generation that follows. Laidlaw Environmental Services and Laidlaw Waste Systems are strengthening our future by providing safe, environmentally sound, and cost-effective solutions to our community's waste problems. This combined effort ensures that your residential and business waste needs are met with one contact, from treatment to transportation to disposal. Laidlaw Environmental Services and Laidlaw Waste Systems, providing a confident future through environmental solutions today.
If you'd like to receive more information about what you can do to help benefit the environment, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to WTVO TV Environmental Partners Packet at the address listed below and learn what you can do to help make a difference.
Before there was Accent, there were tough grasses like quackgrass, wild proso millet, and chattercane. Before Accent, there were foxtails. Now there is corn. Beautiful, bountiful corn. Because Accent is the one post that works with nature to do what no other can today. What no other will tomorrow.
Think about all the new truck choices there are. Now just think of extended cabs. Now just extended cabs available with V8 power, 4-wheel drive, and standard anti-lock brakes. Now just extended cabs available with V8 power, 4-wheel drive, anti-lock brakes, driver's side airbag, full instrumentation, aluminum wheels, high back bucket seats, tilt wheel, bed liner, power windows, AM/FM CD player, leather wrapped steering wheel, and so much more. Now we'll make it easy on you. Just think of the GMC Sierra Club Coupe. It's got it all.
See your Northern Illinois GMC truck team dealer today.
Boating season is right around the corner, so take advantage of preseason savings this weekend at Purdue's Freeport Marine Center Boat Sale. Save on Crownline runabouts and deck boats powered by Mer Cruiser engines. From fishing boats to pontoons, Purdue's has everything you need for a summer of fun, but it's this weekend only at Purdue's.
Even the most remote areas of the country can now be reached at the following number.
See your local Jeep and Eagle dealer.
No word yet on Michael Jordan, so the wait continues in Chicago.
Yeah, we'll start a pool around here. What day will Jordan finally make it official? But right now, a media camp is formed outside Chicago. They're wanting for the much-anticipated return of superstar Michael Jordan. This is Camp MJ, where for the last week, a horde of media has gathered daily to try to get the scoop on exactly what MJ is going to do. After 7 days, it has gotten to the point where now the players are asking the reporters the questions.
Hey, Michael, you guys got any news to tell me? Morning, how you going? Any news?
And the Bulls preferred to practice in private today, but overall don't seem to mind the daily scrutiny they're under.
It's not irritating enough. I kind of like it. I like seeing you guys around, and you guys don't know what's going on, and I like it.
And tonight on the court, the Bulls trying to pick up back-to-back wins after winning last night in Washington. Tonight, hosting Atlanta. The Bulls' Scottie Pippen buries the outside jumper. Then, Ronnie Harper hitting from outside. Harper with a big game tonight, 14 points. But this was Scottie Pippen night. Watch the Monster Jam. Pip with 20. Bulls have now won 8 of their last 9 in Chicago. Final, Bulls 99, Atlanta 86. Bucks playing tonight at Indiana, the big dog. Hitting the baseline jumper. He had 28 points in this one. Then Robinson with a nice pass underneath to Todd Day for the layup. He matches career high with 30 points. But Indiana's Reggie Miller hot tonight. Here hitting the three-pointer. He had 40. Indiana over the Bucks, 117-108. Bulls win, Bucks lose, and one other score in the NBA. New Jersey is a winner over Orlando. It was the Lightning's final regular season home game tonight against Pittsburgh, and they were looking ahead to the road trip, maybe. They didn't have a good night. Rockford's Tony Dawson did, however, 32 points. Gets the rebound, the basket in the foul. Brian Oliver with 16. He'll bury the jumper, but Pittsburgh's Chris Bruton, he had 26. Oh, baby. Final, Pittsburgh 123, and the Lightning 107. And in the NIT tournament tonight, down in Moline, it is Iowa taking on DePaul, and this game was a blowout for a while, but now it's getting good. Kenyon Murray inside off the glass for the Hawkeyes. DePaul running the break. Watch Tommy Kleinschmidt get the basket and the foul. The Hawkeyes, Russ Millard, will answer with a three-point play of his own on the other end. 27 seconds left in this one. Iowa looks like they're going to hang on. They lead DePaul. Updated score now, 90-83. Other NIT winners, Marquette over Auburn. Coppin State beat St. Joe's. Canisius over Seton Hall. And Penn State defeated Miami. And the Rams will remain in Southern California, for now at least. NFL owners have rejected the planned relocation of the team from Anaheim to St. Louis. And that, my good sports, is sports.
Thank you, Kim.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Kim. We'll be back after this.
It's the least we can do. It's last, but not least. It will give you a new lease on life. Introducing the Lexus ES Lease. For a limited time, just $1,500 down and $399 per month for 36 months. It's an offer of such extraordinary value, not even the worst lease cliches can demean it. Put a visit to Lexus of Rockford on your lease of things to do. Sorry.
Menards is featuring big savings on Elger bath faucets. Choose from a wide selection. A double handle faucet is $16.89 after mail-in rebate. This single handle with pop-up is $34.88 after rebate. Get the paint that works hard. Dutch Boy Confident Interior Flat Paint. It cleans easily with soap and water and is guaranteed for 6 years. Now $6.88 a gallon. Menards has your painting needs covered.
Save big money at Menards.
The Gold Edition Achieva is really a car of a different color. Its sporty looks, driver's side airbag, and anti-lock brakes have our competition seeing red. Those not driving one yet are feeling the blues. Now for a short time, you can drive the smooth and quick Gold Edition Achieva. It's a solid gold value. With its golden touches included at no extra charge, this is your golden opportunity. Demand better with the Gold Edition Achieva from your new generation Olds dealers. Hurry, the offer is limited, and it's more than good. It's gold.
I can show you the world.
Hold your breath.
hold on tight, and take off on a fantastic, absolutely magical adventure. Walt Disney's World on Ice presents Aladdin. It's all the spectacle you could ever wish for, and more full of life than you could ever imagine. Aladdin. It's a whole new world on ice.
Coming soon to Rockford Metro Center, March 23rd through 26th. Tickets are on sale at the box office and all Metro ticket centers.
You should see how One Low Price works. You should see us at Backroads.
And you should see a new 95 Bonneville with One Low Price starting at only $19,261.
We came back to Backroad because of One Low Price.
But we also came back because of their service. They never let us down.
And Rockford's #1 selling car, the Pontiac Grand Am, won't let you down either.
Last year, Grand Am was the #1 selling car in Rockford. That's what One Low Price is all about.
One low price will bring you back.
And that's our report. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night.
Good night.
See ya. News Channel 17's News at 10 is brought to you by Eagle Country Market. It's right at Eagle.